while mortgage rates have slipped, they're still much higher than a year ago. Housing prices remain high in many parts of the country. What's the outlook for both buyers and sellers heading into the new year? We have the expert for that, Bess Freedman, CEO of the real estate firm Brown Harris Stevens. It's a company with 3,000 agents in Florida, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Bess, so nice to see you this morning.
Good morning, Christine. Great to see you.
Okay, a little bit of a gut check here. We're talking about the housing downturn, right? It's the only place in the economy you can really see those higher mortgage rates definitively working. But prices are still rising in many cases. They're not falling outright. It's sales that are falling. What's happening here?
I mean, I think what we're seeing in some areas, and remember all real estate is so local, is that there is a lot of demand in some places, like in Palm Beach, in certain areas of Connecticut, and therefore the supply is tight and the prices have gone up because the demand is increasing. But other places is not the case, and I think we are seeing prices starting to come down where there's ample supply and buyers are sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah, even prices start coming down, but mortgage rates are higher than they were a year ago. So that mortgage rate part of the scenario, the Mortgage Bankers Association has this forecast, 5.4% mortgage rate by the end of next year. You can see if that were to happen, maybe the peak is in. How important are mortgage rates? You're like, yes, I really want it to be 5.4%.
I mean, I hope that that's the case, but I do know that the sum of what we don't know is greater than what we do know, right? I mean, nobody can macro forecast what will be, but rates are coming down. That's a good thing. They're still historically low, and we have to see what happens with inflation. Has it peaked? Are we going to enter a recession in 23? Economists are thinking it might be a mild one. Will the war end? All of these things would be great, and then rates may go down and further, but it's hard to say right now. I feel like we're in a little bit of a changing market, and I want to be cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, there's a really good piece in the Wall Street Journal this morning about how this is not the downturns of years past. And certainly we rebuilt the system and the foundation of the system after 2008, 2009, the housing crash. So that's good news for everybody. But I'm wondering what you think about the demand or the supply part of this problem. A lot of people, there just aren't enough homes for sale.
That's right. I mean, that has been the case for a while. And so some people are sitting on the sidelines. And because prices are still high, as you just alluded to, people are waiting to see. And so it's going to take a little bit of time to capitulate, to get prices to come down, to get people back into the market. But as I always say, you know, buying a home, it's a necessity for many people. Right. It's for consumption. It's the best investment. It's the best way to create intergenerational wealth. And I think that we just have to wait and see what's going to happen. But I am optimistic moving into 23. I think it's going to be slower as it is right now. But that's to be expected. I mean, last year was the year of FOMO, right? And now it's the year of we got to save, we got to see what's going to happen. I think people are very guarded right now, as well they should be.
You know, those years of 3% mortgage rates were not normal, folks.
That's right. That was not normal at all, but people got used to that. You know, they were celebrating, they were excited, they were buying, but now we've shifted, and I'm not surprised by what's going on right now, considering inflation rates and the war. I think this was to be expected.
All right, Bess, nice to see you.
Great to see you.
All right.